Having an abortion may become banned in the years to come, but why is this, you may ask? Abortion repeal is being pushed strongly because many different groups of people are avidly for the pro-life movement or potentially would swing in favor of life of the fetus, and previous efforts have been made to stop abortion's development. Hello everyone, my name is Nicholas Barber, and I am a student at Georgia Military College. I've been researching the topic of abortion throughout my time at this school, and I believe that through the events that have happened regarding the subject, it is possible that abortion could get repealed. Today, I am going to discuss how the changes in the views of abortion that have taken place since Roe v. Wade was passed in a majority ruling in 1973 have led to abortion being closer to repeal. It is important to realize the groups of people that have made the number of supporters so high and what the general groups of pro-life supporters are, to get a better understanding of why abortion repeal is still relevant. Currently, our United States President is Donald Trump. Donald Trump is a man that is affected by every major political problem and conflict that happens in America. He also has the power to affect these political controversies. Our president is pro-life, which is why his role in office pushes the pro-life movement further towards the agenda of eliminating the legalization of abortion. He and his like-minded politicians push for all the small restrictions toward abortion and the big ones as well. Another influential group that increases the number of supporters is female leaders who lead pro-life movements. They particularly have the most influence over other women. If they are the leaders of a pro-life organization, then they, of course, support the life of the fetus prospering. These leaders play a large role in the fight for life because they bond and connect with other women in a manner difficult for males to accomplish. Some of the main leaders of the pro-life movement are females. After research from an article called "Abortion is Not About Female Empowerment," I discovered that two of these leaders are Alveda King, the niece of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and Americans United for Life President Charmaine Yost. The female leaders play an important role in shutting down the opposition to life, mostly known as the feminist pro-choice movement. The facts and presentation of how abortion is ethically, lawfully, and morally wrong by female leaders is a significant awareness booster in favor of abortion repeal. Pastors are not directly affected by abortion since their wives are highly unlikely to get an abortion, but they are indirectly affected. It is indeed their jobs to know what general sins are taking the most effect on the world, and to know that God's gift of life is being countered by the will to kill what is most precious. Pastors are acknowledged for having rich religious knowledge, and they also have a strong sense of morality, which considers them as strong advocates against abortion. They move hundreds of thousands of Christians every Sunday, and they discuss what the Bible says about the value of life. The Christian congregation they serve are mostly pro-life for this reason, with a poll suggesting that among both political parties, there is a significantly higher percentage for pro-life with correlation to how many times a year they attend church. From an article called "Republicans More Unified Than Democrats on Abortion," it is stated that there is a nearly identical gap in pro-choice support as seen among Democrats between non-churchgoers and regular attendees, 77% versus 40%. The Democratic Party leans for abortion and to recognize that Democrats with increased church affiliation dropped more than 30% on support for abortion is tremendous. Pastors have a huge influence on their congregation, and with most siding for pro-life, it is clear why Americans are in favor more than ever for pro-life. A group that is most likely to be against abortion is mothers that regret their decision to kill their child after it is too late. This general group can be called regretful abortionees. One example is Norma McCorvey, the Jane Roe of the case Roe v. Wade. She later became pro-life after the ruling. These regretful abortionees are affected because they feel It is morally wrong, and they are hit with such guilt for knowing that they are responsible for ending a living being's life. With many groups supporting the pro-life movement, it is evident why laws for abortion could be repealed. Efforts have already been made and will be made to repeal and restrict abortion policies further in the future. One effort that was made due to our president happened regarding the Department of Health and Human Services. This department will now have a new civil rights division through Republicans' influence in government. The new branch will aid in the support of health care workers that refuse to participate in providing services that go against their religious beliefs, which can be beliefs such as being against abortion or treating transgenders. One source by Christianity Today International states that abortions have fallen to their lowest level since Roe v. Wade because of Trump administration's reversal of Obama-era policies. Each individual state government is now given the freedom to block Medicaid funding for providers that offer abortion. Another effort that has been paid off for pro-life advocates is stripping Planned Parenthood facilities from Medicaid programs. Donald Trump's appointment of a Republican justice to the Supreme Court and nomination of another Republican justice is a grand push for the repeal of abortion. Our current president's selection of Neil Gorsuch and Brett Kavanaugh will be beneficial in having the majority to rule a repeal of abortion in the Supreme Court. It is clear that more efforts are being pushed than ever by supporters of life to withdraw pro-abortion policies, and the potential is there for actions to finally repeal abortion. In summary, there is a strong push for the pro-life movement against abortion based off of their growing support and actions being made to repeal abortion. We have discussed how the potential support is existent and how actions have taken effect on the policy. With this being said, pushing your views on the subject may benefit your side's position in this delicate time in which abortion has the highest potential to be repealed.